Welcome to Have a Happy Arty Time. My name's Janette and I'm back with this beautiful project. It was such a fun project to do, using paper cutouts and making this gorgeous silhouette type scene. And I'm just using my very old homemade jelly plate to mix my paint on and roll my paint on, and here you can see I'm just adding with a brush my lighter apricot colour onto my good little jelly plate around that paper mask. Now mixing, adding some grey. I wanted to get sort of like a dark evening sunset with some orange streaks and things, but as I'm mixing through this, I'm starting to realise that things are going to look very brown. I've added the grey here now and I'm putting it on and I'm thinking, yeah, that's going to work, but yeah, you'll see that it comes up very brown, and thankfully I come up with an idea to make this work and still look really lovely. Okay, so sit back, relax and enjoy, and I will be back when I'm going on to my next steps throughout the video. Thank you. So here you'll see me just made a little round circle for a moon as a little stamp, and a collagraph stamp just made out of cardboard. And here I go. It leaves a lovely little imprint when you use a lot of paint on it. Just have to remember to let it dry thoroughly. And placing those paper masks back on, and I'm just going to add some colour in under the arm where it missed when I was brayering out before. Okay, just placing the mask back onto the jelly plate now, the top section, and placing a little one over the moon, the little cutout moon, and I'm just going to lift off the bottom section now to start working on our little person who's sitting on some rock. Okay, so just back to mixing and adding colour with the paintbrush. You'll notice that I'm just dabbing the colour on. I'm not painting lines or anything, just dabbing it on so that it's going to give a rocky, mountainous effect, hopefully. Putting the darker black now on top of the lighter colour and just, yeah, enjoying the process. Starting on the body of the person now and just adding light again, and then I'll go over that in dark. Just having to think about this because I'm just not sure what colour this is all going to come out, and I'm not sure of what colour to use yet to be able to pull the print with. So here I put the actual paper mask back on, and I'm thinking I can roll my paint over the human and get it a bit darker that way. But as you can see, it starts to lift the paper off, and I'm not having a very successful time here because my paint has sort of gone very, very sticky. We've got a lot of humidity at the moment, and I'm thinking it's the weather that was causing that. But back to now, just going over the background, making it a little bit darker, and here's hoping that it's going to turn out okay. So I'm going to now darken up the person, and you can see me just using paint straight out of the tube here just to brush it on, remembering that that lighter colour will be the colour that we see on top of the dark. So I'm hoping that that's going to give a shimmer, just a little bit of variance in the colour there, because after all the moon is shining on him and around him and things, so we'll just see. And now starting on the background area underneath the leg there, of course, just adding in bits and pieces and trying to add a lighter colour in the hope that I might get some of that nice orange I was hoping for. Now I have my white, I've chosen the colour, and I'm going to go over this and I'm going to leave it fairly thick because I want it to pick up what is down there. And I thought I needed something moist and thick with the day being so humid. Rubbing that paper on now, and I'm going to be pressing down extremely firmly with this brayer. And I also get my hairdryer out and give it a light hair dry. I don't show that here because I've switched off the video and then I'm back. So I lightly dry that paint and paper, and I've been doing that for years now, and I love that because I can get my result a lot quicker than leaving it for 24 hours or 7 hours or overnight or whatever it may be. And so far it's all worked fine for me. So here we go, pulling the print, and yes, I can see a very brown sky. I don't know if I've ever seen a brown sky in my life, but anyway, that is artistic license apparently. But I'm thinking, yeah, I really love the person. I love the white around the person. I'm going to turn that into yellow and add some things there. But I'm thinking, no, something hasn't worked for me. It's the sky. It is definitely the sky. So just adding a little bit of orange there and thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Because everything I'm doing now is just really making it darker. Then I start looking through my stash of backgrounds that I've already done, and I come up with this beautiful background. It's blue, it's got black, it's got gold, and I'm thinking, yes, this is going to work. So as you can see, I have cut out my little person and the mountain and the moon, and I have placed him down, him or her, down on my beautiful sheet of paper that I was going to use for collage. And I'm thinking, this is going to work. Now, I tend to overdo things, and I think the finished product is probably a little overdone, but I was so excited. I put some yellow down in those areas, and you can see what looks to be little leaf shapes, and they are. I picked some leaves and I put them on that paper with some gold paint, and you can just see them, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that can be the moon sitting in amongst the glow of the moon, and the glow's all coming on the person. So got a little carried away here, added a little bit too much of everything, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I said in one of my last videos that I was going to just slow down and enjoy whatever happens. No pressure, no perfection, nothing like that, just whatever happens. And I'm really enjoying my art more. So I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking I am going to attempt to go over this in gold, all those little areas of that leaf, and see if I can't get it looking like the beams from the moon. I know the sun has beams, I don't think the moon has them, but anyway, that's what I decided to do. It's really nice to be able to just let go and let art flow in any way that it wants to from you. It was great. It was a really great experience. So now I'm going to glue him down, him or her down. I just use normal white glue, sometimes thick, sometimes thin, but with this being the background being actually on my greaseproof paper, I decided that I would not water it down. So here we go, nearly finished, and I'm so glad that you've sat through this video with me. I hope you get to try this yourself. It really is a lot of fun. So stay safe, and until next video, please have a happy arty time. Thanks again for watching, and please, if possible, subscribe to my channel. Help me get up there with YouTube, as the algorithms are being very unkind. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.